So hi everyone, this is finboard, a high performance modular financial analytics dashboard I have built using Next.js 13 and React. So let me show you how it works. Let's say you want to add a widget, we can name it, let's say Alpha Vantage Daily. So there are some API sources we can choose from, or we can give it a custom API URL. So it is robust to API changes up to some mark. Let's say we can choose any API out of it. Let's say this. So as you can see, it has open, high, low, close, adjusted, close, volume, and divided. I will paste the API here. I will give it a refresh interval of firstly, uh, there is some mistake. Yeah, I will test it. We can give it refresh interval after which it will be refreshed. So as you can see, the field at it has found is open, high, close, low, close, adjusted, close as it was here, volume and divided. So we can continue. Now we can make add a candlestick, line charts, table, financial card. I will start with candlestick. And candlestick requires four values: open, high, low, and close value. We can choose from all the values it returns. So what I have done here is, as typical dashboards need manual coding to integrate a new API. Finboard uses a heuristic data detection engine. Let's see, high value, low value, we can give it here. We can choose value, it is close value. So we can add a new widget. Yeah, so, okay, as you can see, it has made a chart graph for it. We can also add other APIs, let's say new alpha. We can go to documentation, we can move around, let's say weekly adjusted. I guess it will monthly adjusted, and we can go with, let's say this part, we give it custom API URL. We give it 60 seconds test. Let's see what it returns first. Yeah, so it returns open, high, low, close, adjusted volume, and divided amount. Adjusted slow. Yeah, it is, let's say we want to make a line chart. As line chart requires a single value. So what I have done here is I have used a heuristic data detection engine. It detects it if it's a time series, nested maps versus root arrays, identifies date and time keys using register logic, and extract numerical fields available for plotting, such as here. There are this many fields that are numerical and are available for plotting for the graph, as we can see here. So let's say you want to, not volume, we can do it close, yeah, and make a widget out of it. So we can see that the new widget has been added. We can also manually drag and drop it, such as here or here. We can also expand it. It is also expandable. We can, let's say, if it survives a refresh or not. It will survive a refresh. We can export it or find here. And let's say we delete this, we can also delete it. We delete it. Now, if you want to import the same dashboard, we have serialized the JSON for that store and we can bring it back from import. We can make a table, new table. We give it a custom API URL. Where is that alpha vintage? Yeah, let's say we select, where is it? Weekly adjusted. Yeah, there is this API. We give it to our create next step. We change it to, let it be 60. Firstly, it was tested. We will also test what it returns. Open, high, dividend amount. We can continue. We can make a table out of it. The field, as you can see, all the fields that are here, such as dividend amount, everything, it's there. User can select from it. We will give high, low, volume, close, close. Let's just do it. Add the widget, and we can see that our table has been added. So yeah, that's what it does. Is also has a search functionality. We can do, let's say, March, MFA, May. Yeah, as you can see, it is, has given us May, all the searches that contain May. Then we can also drag and drop it. Then another thing we can do is we can create a chart out of a Coinbase API. Let's just select this Coinbase API. It's a snapshot. We can also give a custom API URL for Coinbase. Yeah, and the rest, 63 name for COINBASC. We can make a table or a financial card. Let's make a financial card as we have not made it yet. Let's just it contains all the options that are given in its API. So rate USD, add widget. It takes it. Okay, here it has been added. Rate USD, and now we can also refresh. Let's say what can we refresh? And it's all a stale data. It will not change, but if you add your API and it's a night time, so it will not change. But in the morning, if we do refresh, it will start loading and it will show the most latest data. As this data will not change, so it's not showing any changes. But if it has changes, if it would have been changed, it will have shown the new data or this. Yeah. So that's what this app was about. The most impressive thing I have done here is this heuristic data detection engine. Uh, it basically detects if it's a time series. It identifies dates and time keys using regex logic, extract numerical fields available for plotting, such as high, low, volume, close, and this means I can plug in any JSON endpoint, and if it looks like data that is similar to alpha vintage or even any other form, but it would have been in object form, then it would extract the data keys and the time keys and map it according to map it to the tables and charts. So here, once the data is fetched to my adapter layer, I uh, I use the adapter patterns. All the adapters are here to normalize messy external data to into a canonical format that my UI components should understand. So it handles complex nested time series, and generic .js handles all the auto detected custom data. Basically, what we are doing is we are taking a raw JSON and giving it to adapters, which will convert it to normalized data that our widgets can use. So if we want to add a new API with a complete different format, JSON response format, we only have to write the adapter for it for it to be converted to normalized data. So yeah, that's what the whole app was about. I uh, have been successful in adding most of the functionality. A bit of small functionalities are not added, but in the time frame, I was only able to do that. And it's responsive, as I will show you. And if you want to reduce it, just to here, it has been done. So yeah, that's it.